In the slide, you have the link of the Diccionario Digital del Español, DIDES. DIDES was publicly launched in June 2023. Its user profile was created by combining reflections with empirical data. This method led to the creation of a user's profile which targets two main types of users. One type of users comprises human users, formed by either educated Spanish native speakers or very proficient and adult non-native speakers of Spanish. It is important to highlight that DIDES does not target uneducated or poorly educated Spanish speakers because it cannot compete with, for example, the Diccionario de la Lengua Española, which is the dictionary uneducated or poorly educated speakers always mention and remember in the Spanish-speaking world. The other type of users is machine users. Hence, DIDES is in line with modern budgeting, which aims at the possibility of selling lexicographic data for use in, for example, assistants, e-readers, and similar tools that are controlled or much influenced by algorithms. It is also important to explain that these two types of users may be in a communicative or cognitive situation or both. In sum, DIDES targets educated adult speakers of Spanish and machines that need lexicographic data in communicative or cognitive situations. At the practical level, this means that this user's profile has led to determine the lexicographic characteristics of DIDES. Here is a list of them. 1. DIDES is a large and monolingual dictionary of Spanish. In October 2025, it has completed more than 55,000 lemmas, totaling more than 125,000 definitions, 400,000 phrases or sentence examples, 150,000 synonyms, 30,000 links, and 50,000 lexicographic notes. 2. It is pan-Hispanic. It aims to cover Spanish as used across all Spanish-speaking countries, including many regional variants. The pan-Hispanic angle is important for Spanish speakers outside Spain, such as in Latin America or other parts of the Spanish-speaking world, and for capturing diversity of usage. 3. Adult and educated human users are familiar with the process of dictionary consultation. They trust dictionaries and expect them to meet their needs and be fair and in line with their social environments. For example, with existing current social moves. For instance, DIDES includes gender-inclusive language, regionalisms, etc. For instance, it has a lemma for professor, male teacher, and another one for profesora, a female teacher. Number 4. DIDES includes more than meaning. It also includes acronyms, grammar, synonyms, antonyms, phrase and sentence samples, notes, symbols, and related words and expressions. 5. DIDES prepares its data to ensure cognitive simplicity and clarity. This implies that lexicographic metalanguage is not to be used. For example, constructs such as the lemma professor, ra, and that all dictionary articles are independent. The no abbreviation, no metalanguage feature makes it potentially more accessible, especially for machines, and diminishes the user burden, which is the challenges and difficulties that users of information systems may encounter when trying to find and understand the information they need. Number 6. DIDES is digital and only digital. By being digital native, it has these features. 1. It can incorporate multimedia links, deeper cross-references, etc. Features which older dictionaries cannot incorporate. 2. It is updated continuously, so we don't have no static additions. The system allows additions, modifications of entries on a continuous basis. 3. It uses digital technological innovations, including artificial intelligence supported processes for tracking, updating, and managing entries. 4. It uses user-friendly search and access features. For instance, it has a two-screen interface, a basic panel plus Verma See More for deeper information. 5. The search supports wildcard and partial searches such as Toro plus question mark or Toro plus asterisk, etc. offer more information when searching in this way. 6. There is no difference between lexicographic and encyclopedic data. 7. Users can access more or fewer lexicographic data depending on their interests. This means that customization is possible, and consequently, we must prepare the lexicographic data for different usages. For instance, we must prepare it for being sold on demand. Number 7. DIDES focuses on unfamiliar words and expressions, which are the ones adult educated users typically search for. For instance, DIDES lemmatizes multi-word expressions instead of treating them as randoms. In addition to these features, it is necessary to mention some considerations or caveats regarding the use of DIDES. One of them is that while its promise is strong, it is a relatively new project because it was launched in 2023, and this means that it might still be growing in terms of coverage, depth, and stability when we compare it with long-established dictionaries, for example, with the Diccionario de la Lengua Española, which is published by the Real Academia Española de la Lengua. Second caveat, because it is continuously being updated and because it is only digital, it is not good for scholarly or academic citation if we do not check a particular entry in the date of access, because they can change, as indicated before, on a day-to-day basis. Third caveat. The artificial intelligence supported aspect is intriguing, but may require careful editorial validation to ensure quality. To ensure this, we carry out this methodology based on the concept of entropy and multi-agency that Fuertes Olivera has explained in his book A Guide to Practical Online Lexicography, and which will be the object of a new lesson in this course. In sum, DIDES is a very promising resource for adult and educated users working with Spanish. It combines modern digital lexicography with inclusive pan-Spanish coverage. If you are looking for a dictionary that goes beyond the Spain-centric viewpoint and that covers current usage across the Spanish-speaking world, DIDES is well worth exploring. In future lessons, I will continue exploring the lexicographic characteristics of DIDES. Thank you.